Hey.
Yeah.
I know. I wasn't ready.
She got that Cuban link around her neck. Like she in here bling blogging. Bling blogging. Then when you bling while you blogging. Bling blog.
Welcome to Tap In, y'all.
She got the Rosa Parks back of the butt threes on. The bling blogging and the Mary J. Blige.
I'm all over the place today.
But you matching though.
Thank you.
Killing them. Killing it, sitting it, spinning it, wood.
You know, Tori has she has a fashion team now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she getting big like that, man. Yeah. To where she got people that dress her, they style her, they
Damn.
Thank you.
Big money. Big money.
Mill spending a big ticket on that now, man.
That's what I say. Y'all just send me your stuff that you want me to wear. I got y'all.
They been sending you stuff to wear? Not yet. Dang. Well, you know, shouts out to Hood over here. Shouts out to Hood Apparel. You know what I'm saying? Samar set apart. Just a couple of the brands that'll be lacing me up. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, like who else? You know, the Can't Get Right Apparel, Ray Sorrell. People that let me rock, that want me to rock their clothes on the podcast. Doing what I do when I does it, cause it's time for me to do it.
I'm just a little upset we don't have any ice on the set. Y'all not drinking today. It's just gonna be y'all better come with it. That's all I'm saying.
So you saying you only have fun when we drinking and we lit?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like y'all give a little bit more oomph. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. What up, Blaze? Blaze gave a shout out to us already, so we got to definitely shout out Blaze.
Hi, Blaze. Preston say what up?
What up, Preston?
Blaze, like I'm the only one that talked to Blaze in the group chat. Y'all been
Mad Hatter.
Man, I don't hear that shit.
Nah,
Blaze, let me
man.
tell you, shut up, bro. Ain't no team from Louisiana finna beat nobody in Texas, bro. Be out of which.
Now he said they gonna beat the Rams.
The youth football team.
No, he said the Saints are gonna beat the Rams.
No, I thought the Hurricanes schedule got a lot of Texas team on it this year.
Oh yeah.
They said they reached out to the Outlaws, but the representatives, I don't know who is. They ain't said the Oregon. They just said the representative of the Outlaws declined the offer.
Hey,
to go against the Hurricanes.
That's what Blaze said.
Hey, that's what the word to the grapevine is.
Frederick, is that true?
Then the first time I heard,
I don't know.
Ducking now.
I don't know. Maybe could be.
Yeah, look at Mills. Hey, I ain't saying. I'm just saying what I'm being told. You know what I mean? The truth sound like hate to hate that people that hate hearing the truth. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, amen to that, dog.
Say that again.
The truth sound like hate to people that hate hearing the truth.
Thank
you. I like that.
You feel me? So yeah, but regardless.
Person said, Fred, Texas State's going bowling Tuesday.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I just ordered another Letterman jacket. I still got my fresh Texas State Letterman jacket from back in the day, mm-hmm. But I have to order another one.
Says, what is it?
It was Southwest Texas back then. Now it's just Texas State.
That should say on the back, it said desegregation. Established.
Hey man, you ain't too much younger than I am, dog.
I'm a decade younger.
You ain't too much.
You ain't
too much younger than I am,
dog. A decade young old school. You feel me? That boy got Rosa Parks all his.
Look, anyway, man. Hey, yeah. Shout out to Texas State, man. My alma mater. Definitely love seeing them guys do their thing up there, man.
Is it gonna have what is it when you've been
alumni, right?
Alumni. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. It's gonna say alumni on it.
No, not to do.
Do you get back to your college?
Oh, I do. I'm in the T Association.
Okay, I'm just that's not a put you on. Yeah, it's just a question because a lot of people. I was just thinking about like one of my people got mad at me because I was like, they was like, well, their daughter want to go to Spelman. And I was like, oh, that's the Rockefeller's wife's school. Y'all know that, right? I know it's the HBCU, but it's the Rockefeller. His wife is named after his wife, her maiden name. Saying about it black. They was like, there you go with that shit. I'm just saying. It's like this. It's just spitting facts. You can't get mad because the Rockefeller owned your favorite black college. That sound hard with all that. Ooh, they kind of hard, did it? They kind of hard, did it?
I mean, then again, what don't the Rockefellers own in this country?
The NAACP. No, they own that too, though.
For the most part.
They definitely
Hey,
own.
Shantae.
Yeah, they get
She
that
said,
shit.
hey.
That shit hit kind of hard though. That spelled me hit hard, did it?
But they were saying the same thing about what Morehouse and
Yeah, of course.
you know.
But I mean, like, man, you know, I see these guys like they be doing their shoulders and shit, doing all this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. These boys will die over being a part of a fraternity. You know what I'm saying? That was never made for us. You know, they almost like Christians, dying over shit.
There you go on the Christians again, dog.
I mean, look, y'all celebrate Christmas. You house lit up right here.
I love Christmas.
The look Tori gave me though.
I love Christmas.
It's cool
my
though.
favorite time of the year.
That's not the point. We're not talking about that. But just, the point is, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing. And the reason why I started off like that, because a lot of things that we control, right? But it's shit, we spend $3.5 trillion a year. But we the fucking one that's still begging, right? Like Cadillac. If people don't know, Cadillac was bought out twice. One of the lead engineers, they was like, look, the black people they're paying, when the Cadillac was $300, and they went under after the World War II, from 1928 to 1933. They went under. And so the guy was like, well, look, only way we're going to come back if we have a lot of entertainers, black artists, black entertainers that buying Cadillac.
Right.
That's the only way, because it was Cadillac put a ban on selling their cars to black people. But black people, once the lead engineer went in, I sent you that too, on the thing about Cadillac. You know, because they feel that's the black man's Cadillac.
Right.
I sent you that. That's why I sent that to you. But the black community single-handedly helped save Cadillac from sinking when they was on the verge of bankruptcy. The lead engineer was like, he was from Germany. He was like, look, black entertainers and black people are buying the cars. They're paying white people $300 on top of the car amount to buy the car, since y'all won't sell it to them directly.
Right.
In this flooded neighborhoods. You can make that money, get rid of the middleman, and just make all of it. Set the price up. The blacks gonna buy it. Sure enough, they lift the ban rule of selling Cadillacs to black people. In less than 6 months to a year, Cadillac was on top of the game.
Wow.
Because Henry Ford, the owner of Ford, he had it first, and he failed. So they bought it from him for dirt cheap.
Right.
And you know, George Carver invented the Ford cars, but Ford was just able to patent it because there was a slave. So it's a crazy, and it just brought up, you know, we worship stuff like Spelman, Q-Dolls, Kappas, and these different things. And we can save everybody else from falling but our fucking self. Our own business and shit. You know what I'm saying? We say Cadillac, who had a band on us, like, y'all niggas can't drive our cars. They were still finding ways to drive. So the guy was like, why have the white man only give you $300 and they making another $1,000 off of it? So the white people was getting, so just like me getting the electrician to go buy me a Cadillac, I'm gonna give him $1,000 even though the car is only worth, is the brand
$700.
Be like $300
Right.
at the time. So while the white guy going up giving it $300, he didn't pocket $1,000.
Right.
The engineer like, hey fam, the black people would pay you $1,300 for it. Just move the middleman, just lift the band.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how we suffer from acceptance. We're gonna die first. Our race gonna get wiped out first.
No, I don't believe that, man.
I believe so.
I don't believe we're gonna get wiped out first, man. It's just
I believe so.
Nowadays, and well, this is just my opinion.
They
Nowadays,
ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
We're gonna do it to ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, with the way I look at it now is I think I sent both of y'all this when it was talking about how black millionaires and billionaires.
Directly, I think you said it with Floyd Mayweather got an 18. I ain't mean to cut you off. That's the one, right? $18 million watch. Okay,
right.
Got you.
So you know, basically, it was saying that this country only allows black millionaires and billionaires to spend money on material stuff. They don't allow them to invest back in the community. You know, now
I don't agree with that. Because Floyd Mayweather got on when Gucci, was it Gucci? Which one of them big high end they had that strike? T.I. was leading. They did something, and I think it was Gucci if I'm not mistaken. It was one of them high end products, Fendi or one of them. And Floyd Mayweather was like, hey, well, don't got nothing to do with me or what they saying. I'm still gonna wear it and do what I want to do.
Right. Right.
Y'all remember that interview, right?
Yeah.
So it just goes to show like it don't matter what these people do or say to us. Unfortunately we have those type of people.
Right. Well, that's pretty much what that I guess that article was saying. Like, Floyd Mayweather can go spend $18 million on a watch, but do you know how much $18 million would help out a community? You know what I'm saying? As far as education, resources, food, clothing, shelter, some real basic necessities that our people could use. But instead, he'd rather go out and spend it on the watch. In essence, what they keep saying is they won't allow. Well, now I don't believe that there's
I don't like that word allow.
I don't think there's.
I think that word allow. I think Freddie using the right in the type of sentence that the people that we talked about, the upper echelons that we're dealing with in the arena they playing in. Because I believe for most blacks, and then Eddie Griffin said it best. Most black men are not going to leave this industry clean. You know what I'm saying? Even Sidney Poitier got crucified for during the time, for those Sidney Poitier is the reason why we got a show called Heat of the Night, because there was a movie called Heat of the Night. So they made the show off of it. But with all his career, facing all the adversity doing segregation and this and that, you married a white woman with everything that black people been through. And his I ain't saying his legacy took a hit because you can't never take away from what he did.
Right.
But that seemed to overshadow the fact that, nigga, you was here doing the hanging, the dog biting, and this. And truth be told, a lot of you old niggas not like now, because a lot of those young people are old people now. But a lot of these older people that talk that shit, you look at history, it was young people in the high school getting bit by the dogs, sprayed down with water, et cetera, et cetera. So when you talking about, that's why those people at that time took offense to, you like Sidney, you know how hard it was for it to get to, you know how that door was, and and this is not a racist thing, but even history shows back then when it came dealing with slave owners, white women was more crucial than anything. White women kept slaves in land so they can have their own identity, so their husband wouldn't be able to tell them what to do. That was their leverage. You know what I'm saying? So when I say, when you say allow, back to that, when you talk about allow, you dealing with the upper echelon like that. It's some kind of truth to it, I believe.
Well, what I say is this. I mean, of course, I don't have $18 million to spend on a watch. If I had $18 million, I don't think there's anybody that can prevent me from spending the money the way that I want to spend it.
Of course.
Now, I think we've been conditioned, it's once again the upper echelon, to where they want the acceptance. They have to have the yacht, the mansion, the Bentley, the Bugatti, all these material items first before they can go back and reach out to the community. Now, once they acquire, all of this material wealth and these items, then a lot of the times they don't mind going back and trying to help, but it's on a limited basis. I don't know of too many millionaires or billionaires that consistently go out and, use philanthropy. Not even gonna say that use their philanthropy to help out communities like just all the time. As much money as Floyd Mayweather allegedly has, you know what I'm saying? Like, buying an $18 million watch is nothing. But I guarantee you, if somebody needed some help and said, "Hey man, I'm $18 million to build this, university or whatever stuff," he probably wouldn't do it.
So why do we? And this is just me playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Why do we put so much emphasis on where our people who have money, where they spend it? Why do we have to put that responsibility on them?
And I agree with you. It's a two-way sword with that, right?
Yeah.
Because like since I've been here, I haven't seen no Spurs come down here and help rebuild the East Side. They've just been buying up shit and running it through the turnpike, right? So no matter how much I love that team, we can't wait on your celebrities. Neil Long is still foot over here. I love me some Neil Long. She ain't still foot over here or nobody else. So it's not to a certain extent. It's not the celebrity's job, I feel.
Responsibility to come back and do, like, why do we have to judge them or have them say, hey, you hit a certain point in your life, a certain amount of money that you
but it's also how you flaunt the money, because being a celebrity is commission, unless you're an actor. Being in the music industry for the most part is commission. Once you get your label deal and stuff like that, you get an advance, a loan, and you got to make sure you sell that stuff, you make it back, right? But in certain things, or even in boxing, if you lose, you make a certain amount of money, but if you win, other things, and your paycheck is just a small percentage. The sponsorship is where the money is. LeBron didn't become a millionaire off of a billionaire off of basketball.
Right.
You got like $200 million Nike deals and drinks and all kind of endorsements. So it comes with different things of that nature. But like people say stuff like, let's just look at Rick Ross. We always saying that he got a lot of wing stops in franchise, but that's a lot of jobs. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think blacks feel that way because, you know, if we had our own, well, I won't depend on celebrities to give me anything of that nature, but they feel we have our own and different things of that nature. We can do. I mean, desegregation was the worst thing that ever happened to us. You know, I joked about it on the thing, but it was just alley-oop. That was the worst thing that ever happened to us, because if we were still segregated, these $18 million, the mindset would be a lot different than it is now.
Right. So my answer to what you asked was, I don't think that. Well, I can't speak for everyone. I'll speak for myself. I don't hold any millionaires responsible for not spending money back in the community. That's their money. They can do what they want to, right? However, I do feel that there should be somewhat of a desire to break bread with the community that has provided that money for them, right? So as a celebrity, as an athlete, whether it be an entertainer, you know, whatever it is that you do that has allowed you to make millions of money, you know, when it comes to a fan base, it's not too many jobs that you actually go and work where you acquire millions of dollars, right? Most of these folks that are making millions of dollars is because they have a huge fan base.
So who's to say he's not doing that? Who's to say he's not going over to like the soup house or the homeless?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Not to cut you off. I don't think nobody knows what these guys actually do, right? But what I'm saying is, and I guess based on what that post, and I don't actually agree with the post or whatever, but what I'm saying is this: $18 million on a watch, right? But yet and still, you have communities that are drug infested, homelessness, kids dying of hunger or whatnot. To me, if I amassed, $100 million, for me to spend 18% of that on a watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid to me. But once again, that's my opinion.
Yes, because I feel like that's just judging. Why are people looking at it like, I don't know. That's because that's just like me. I'm gifted a pair of red bottoms. I got 2 pair of red bottoms. Mm-hmm. Is somebody gonna be
damn?
Like, well, no, but I'm just saying, is somebody gonna be like, damn? And if I wear them, damn, she could have spent that money and gave it to the homeless. Like, okay. I know red bottoms are not compared to $18 million.
But you got to keep in mind too
why are you checking my pockets? Like, why are you?
Well, in Floyd, we're talking about Floyd Mayweather right now, who's very flamboyant with his flashing and different things of that nature. Who says, I'll throw away $18 million. This is nothing. But then the same
throw it
Floyd
away, like burn it, throw it in the trash.
However you want to put it.
Well, he spent it on a watch. To you, that's throwing it away. To me, I see that it's just getting what he wants.
But listen to hypocrisy with it. Well, it's not hypocrisy. Let me just say that. But you'll throw money and be like whatever. Cause Floyd Mayweather owns a lot of strip clubs, so I guess he's supporting. He's giving out jobs. You know what I'm saying? However you want to look at it. Fuck y'all. It's a job. At least you working. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, then he probably goes to him and spends even more money on him.
So the thing about it is like these people, they'll take your money from the boxing show and they'll throw it up or whatever and say some shit. Then they'll be like, yo, I'm helping with the Palestine and Israelite fight overseas. And I'll be like,
well,
you can't spell Israelite.
So for me, I mean, I still believe there's a moral responsibility to go back and help those that you can help. Can you help everybody? Of course not. But I know everybody has people that they can identify that need help. Jay-Z at one point in time said that he came on some heat because one of his cousins asked for like $4,000 or something. And he was like, nah, I ain't gonna give you $4,000.
Right.
What's $4,000 to a billionaire? And he was basically just saying, you know what? It don't matter. It's my money. I don't want to give it to you. You know, he has every right to say that. You know, but at the end of the day, well, to me, there's a but because $4,000 to a billionaire would literally be like 4 cents to us.
That's fine, but that's
You know what I'm saying? So 4 cents to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like you don't miss that at all. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm pretty sure you done bought something today, right? And I'm pretty sure
I didn't leave my house today.
Okay, I'm pretty sure your kids or your husband done bought something today, and they probably had 4 cents in change. Did you ask for your change back? No, you walked out the store because people don't even care about change anymore. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a point in time to where, man, if you drop some change on the ground, you know, you find a penny, pick it up, all this stuff. Now people don't care about that no more. I don't even think a penny is worth a penny now. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll see a penny on the ground and be like, it's worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, once again, I'm not, you know, I can't judge anyone based on what they do or what they don't do because I'm pretty sure that people think that I could do more. You could do more. You could do more. So what I'm saying is that moral compass is based on what's in your heart. You know, what I feel comfortable going out spending, you know, $100,000 on, a watch or a necklace, probably not. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I don't view material items in that high regard. But people will say, well, you got a nice car. You know, you didn't need that car. You could just got you a hoopty or some stuff like that.
But you got it because you wanted it.
I got it because I wanted it, right?
You get the caliber person. We talking about when I use the word flamboyant, I ain't talking like in a feminine way, but he boasts.
No, like boasted,
Yeah, we the type of person we talk about. So that's probably why this person became the topic of that conversation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the money you made, you throw it around and stuff of that nature. In your own fashion, the people that support you can't complain about what you do with your money. You know what I'm saying? If you give somebody some money for something of that nature, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad about, I mean, you lied to me telling me what you're going to use the money for, and I gave it to you for that reason. Then it's up from there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me go back and set up what because
I was going to say, that guy who did the interview.
Right. So the interview basically says that these billionaires and millionaires are not allowed to go back into the community to spend their money. They're only allowed to spend money on material items. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bigger picture there because now it almost seems like there is a higher power governing how these black celebrities spend their money. So basically saying you can be rich, but the moment we start to see you giving back to your community, empowering other folks, you know, creating wealth for those that need some assistance, we're no longer going to supply you with the money that you have.
It's crazy that it's like that with, you hear so many like stories about Beyonce being a witch and Jay-Z a part of the Illuminati and sacrifices and stuff of that nature. You hear this stuff all the time, but it's so crazy to me. Even like it's an excuse with LeBron James building a school in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? You hear this person pull a string, this person pull his strings, but the white boys, they're biting off bat heads, spitting the cup, passing around, doing satanic rituals, etc., etc. Even though it's the devil, they got to my upside down crosses and drinking blood, and they be like, "Oh, they just talented." As soon as a nigga get rich, all black people get rich.
So right, okay, so check it, and I get it. For one, nobody subscribes to. Not 100% of folks subscribe to that. Ozzy Osbourne is banned from San Antonio because he came down here, pissed on the Alamo.
Oh,
right?
I remember that.
He's also he's also the guy who was biting off bat heads.
Yeah, but,
you know. No
bat heads and didn't piss on the Alamo.
No, what I'm saying is nobody. No, well, I ain't gonna say nobody. A lot of folks looked at that as like stupid behavior
because he pissed on the Alamo.
No, I'm talking about with the bat heads. You know what I'm saying?
But that was part of his tour anyway.
Right.
That only got thrown in. But once again, they're not holding him accountable for the bat head thing.
Well,
which they have the right to, because the Alamo is, you know, because that's all they
Right.
They really pushes the Alamo out like that's the only.
So what I'm
history.
saying is, take the Alamo out of it, just the bat heads, right? Because when you brought up the bat heads, this is what I'm saying. That's gonna offend. That's gonna offend some folks, and it's not gonna offend other folks. We live in a society nowadays where we put out false narratives all the time because we always try to make it seem like it's all one way or never one way. So when we do that, we create a false narrative. You know what I'm saying? With misinformation. So I'm pretty sure that with white folks, it was pissed off that Ozzy Osbourne is biting off bat heads. The same way black folks is looking like, man, why the hell you do that? You know, when you have black folks that do stuff that they don't want to be held accountable for, the easiest way to escape accountability is say, well, y'all don't say that when a white dude did it. Well, nobody give a damn. I don't.
I mean, that's not fair to say because, like Sam said, I never heard white folks say Larry Bird should have gave back, but we do it to Michael Jordan. I just feel we are our own worst enemy.
Right.
And so that's the same thing I said in the beginning. They're not going to have to exterminate us. We're going to do it.
Well, so what I would ask Sam is this: how many white folks do you hang around? You know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. No, I'm being real with you because we never heard. Well, shit, I ain't never heard somebody from the Middle East say something because I ain't never been around them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure if you go around them, you'll hear that more. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's some, some impoverished white folks who say, "Damn, Larry Bird, you couldn't have came back to where you grew up at." Maybe Larry Bird didn't grow up in a community where he needed to give help back to. You know what I'm saying? He may not have that same connection. But a lot of us, when we say us, as black folks, a lot of us come from less than. You know what I'm saying? So when we get out of that, the people that you leave behind, because we always say this. You know what I'm saying? And let me not say that because I'm doing the same thing I just said. A lot of the times, this is how we feel. When we send that young high school star off, right, and we're supporting him. And we say, man, go be great, man. And while he's an amateur, we're propping him up, we're praising him, man. We're giving him all the resources that he needs to be successful. He goes out, he makes it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't just giving this guy, we just wasn't giving this kid props and raising him up and supporting him because we want to go watch the NBA game. You know, we want him to be able to come back and help other folks. You know what I'm saying? And it's the difference between a handout and a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us ain't looking for handouts. You're looking for helping hands. You know what I'm saying? So when you get these celebrities, entertainers, or whatnot that come from where we come from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they turn their back on us because that's the thing though. Like, this is what I do think. Mm-hmm. Black folks are the most opinionated. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what you do. You know, it's always going to be some black folk that tell you wrong. If you give back, oh, man, you that's your money. You ain't have to fuck them. You ain't got to get them nothing back. If you don't give back, you a fucking sellout. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say opinionated because everybody's got an opinion. Just like everybody's got an asshole. It's just that we are more, say what we
technically,
what we
everybody
think.
don't got assholes. It's, some people got colostomy sacks.
Okay.
But somebody got some shit to get off. Some shit.
All right, go ahead.
No,
got some shit to get off.
Including white people, including Mexicans, whatever. Everybody got an opinion. It's just that I think that we, as our black community, we just say what we think a little bit more than the other communities.
Well, the other communities, we involve ourselves in shit that the other communities don't give a fuck about. Then the other communities we like cats. They'll throw a ball of yarn down there and watch us play with this shit forever.
Y'all's analogies are killing me.
You know what I'm saying? They watch you throw that shit in the circle like, look at these motherfucking kittens. You know what I'm saying? Like, like give an example. When they came out with the restaurants that you shouldn't take a woman, only us, we're going into the shit to make the news, to worry about shit like that.
Wait, so you said a white person came up with that?
Probably did. They came up with Spellman. Listen, at the end of the day, we need to hold the politician that we vote for and speak for us on the same regard we expect Floyd Mayweather to do. It ain't the Spurs players to go fix the roads on the east side.
Right, no doubt.
It's not who else from this motherfucker. Whoever else from this motherfucker that made it rich. Gabriel, what's his name? Gabriel Iglesias, the fucking comedian. It's not his job to fix the school system, the roadways, put YMCA's in here, et cetera, et cetera. The government that you vote for every year, the fucking lawyers and DAs and people that you put in office, that's their job to make those things happen. You see the South Side, they always getting, you go over there, it be like, damn, I can lock my doors and shit because it seems to be so violent. But they always have the best YMCAs, the new this, the new that, where the East Side don't. You know what I'm saying? Or this side of town don't. You see where I'm coming from? But we expect the celebrities to come back and do the job of the people that we put in the office and positions to do that. We the only country that relies on fucking celebrities to talk for us. And them motherfuckers, half of them just got rich and just learned how to go out and do business at 35 and 40. So you know what I'm saying? So you expect fucking T.I. that came out with I'm Serious. Now he just now getting his business right. You see what I'm saying? Rick Ross just now getting to the age of where he's understanding business and how this stuff works and these things of that nature. Floyd Mayweather just learning financial literacy, investment, how to become a self-promoter to get itself. Though being these people come in, they learn financial literacy late. That's why you hear them bitching about the record labels ain't paid me this, or they put me in this bondage, or they did this. They get to the age where they learn. But meanwhile, the politicians we vote for, they've been groomed their whole life to be prepared for this shit, and we look the other way.
I mean,
really? So you expect, okay, if you vote for somebody, they're gonna put something in office. Like me talking from the military, the commander-in-chief of the United States.
So let me say this. For one, I don't expect anybody to do anything for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a politician, celebrity, or whatever, right?
You make it personal, but it's not personal.
Well, what I'm saying is this. You know, even as a community, you know, the community is built up of motherfuckers in the community. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't in your community. So when you start expecting people that live outside of your community to take care of you, you already fucked. You know what I'm saying? These celebrities, they brag about going back to where they come from. So if somebody's telling me, hey man, I'm going back, I'm giving back, yeah, you need to do that then. You know what I'm saying? Don't use me as a fucking public service announcement. Don't use me as a photo op, you know what I'm saying, to continue to build your brand. You know, if you say you're going to do something, just do it. My whole thing is this, just be accountable. Now, when you're talking about legislators, you know, senators, you know, Congress people or whatnot, yes, they are voted in to do jobs, right? Now, I do feel like we need to hold their ass accountable too. But at the end of the day, it's so much like when you at the bottom, you know what I'm saying, you just trying to get through the fucking day. A lot of these motherfuckers that don't have shit, they look for immediate help. You know how long it takes to get shit passed through the Senate, passed through the fucking House? You know what I'm saying? So it's motherfuckers who go down, you can use local government, for example. I know motherfuckers who go down to these city council meetings every fucking month trying to push. They've been trying to push shit for years. And them motherfuckers, they'll listen to them, laugh at them, dismiss their ass or whatever.
That's the lack of knowing how to fight the system, though. That's with anything. So, and this is a lack of, it's easy to throw stones at people who made it from your hood, right? I just feel like it's easy to throw stones at people, regardless of how you feel, whether it's Floyd, Will Smith.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just not just, I think it's easier, and rappers are easy targets, in my opinion, or let me say entertainers, singers, entertainers, and different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Even when they give turkeys out and shit, they still get crucified for it. It just, I don't know, like, how much, like, damn, going to go to the cross too?
So check it out.
But in the same breath.
I went to go serve Thanksgiving dinner a long time ago.
But look, let's be real about some shit. You seen people give turkeys out, right?
Yeah,
they give turkeys out to who?
To the kids and family.
Most of the folks is homeless, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What the fuck is a frozen turkey good for a person who's homeless? Motherfucker ain't got no stove. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got a way to cook the shit.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I guess they do that here, but where I'm from, the community, the houses, the people that got houses and stuff of that nature,
they make the food.
They make the food,
and they serve.
And now the homeless,
we do that here too.
But like,
right.
So like the celebrities that I know, they're not giving frozen food to homeless people.
Okay.
That's crazy. But
right.
I get what you're saying.
So
wait, Shantae had a question for you. It took that time, but why not come back and teach your community when they can learn it at a
Thank you.
age?
Because, okay, well, if it took that, we talking about the T.I.s, the Rick Ross, those people that come through these different things. right? So when you look at people in the media, because we don't control the narrative, right? We don't understand. Like Jay-Z built the whole thing in Africa for fresh water, wells, piping, and stuff of that nature.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. I don't care about Africa. Not in that sense.
Of course
right?
you don't.
No. I mean, I care about Africa.
Lord,
Don't
of
get
course you don't.
no, listen. I care about Africa, but before you build some shit in Africa, what have you built here?
Okay, so this is the thing about building here, right?
Cause that same cousin who needed $4,000. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the whole story with the cousin though.
Why did you need $4,000?
But this is the thing.
To start a business.
Jay-Z asked that cousin months before, come with a business plan. He'll be home by Christmas. That cousin didn't have the business plan, just wanted the $4,000.
Okay, so if Jay-Z can go build whatever he built in Africa, why can't he just tell his kinfolk, let me show you how to put a business plan together? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the cousin don't know how to put a business plan together.
Okay.
Like you said, Floyd and them are just learning financial literacy. They're just learning this stuff.
So I guess we're doing this talk, this happened about a year ago when that happened.
somewhere over on.
So the thing about it now, let's look at when she asked about financial literacy classes and stuff, right? What about the programs that, let's just say here in the city, out there in Houston, that gives LLC classes, that will do your LLC for you, that show you how to get EINs for free, that show you how to financially manage money, how to get loans and grants. And we as black people, we don't even show up to those fucking events when they give those workshops on a local level. Right? So knowing that, like think about when the Kaepernick took a knee. It was more black people crucifying him than anything. The thing about when Deion Sanders made the jump from Jackson State to Colorado, it was more black people crucifying him more than anything. We can go down a list of people that make sacrifice, try to be better, and we crucified them. We can make a list of things that happen throughout the year where circumstances come by. Workshops when workshops on building your brand, building your job, how to get this, how to do this, to teach you this and teach you that. Why do we got to rely on celebrities so much for that to be poured into our community?
So I don't think it's the fact that we rely on celebrities, because honestly, if we're relying on celebrities, man, we're going to be waiting a long ass time. Because like you said, I've been in San Antonio damn me my whole life.
So hold on. She said we don't care about a media narrative, but you asked a question about celebrities. If you don't care about the media narrative, right, for that question to be asked about celebrities, then why don't the black community don't show up for workshops to teach you how to run established business?
But hold on. How do you know that the black community ain't showing up?
Because I met a lot of it. I can speak for San Antonio.
Okay.
A lot of them be at your football games. A lot of them be at a lot of the little leagues on up.
Okay.
And so what I'm saying is,
so wait.
The same people.
But
it's nothing in it. It's nothing for us in the community.
That's a generalization, because the same way that you can say, because you arguing for celebrities, I'm arguing for common folk.
No, I'm not. I'm arguing about why she asked the question of.
So check it.
Why the celebrities ain't giving back and giving these classes?
Right.
But we got classes.
So the thing is this. The same way we don't know what these celebrities do behind closed doors, we don't know what the common folk does behind closed doors.
Well, you can't bitch about what's not being done then.
Well, I don't think nobody's bitching about that. You know what I'm saying? I think like I said, the interview that they did was basically saying that they're not allowed to. What I'm saying is, I don't think it has anything to do with them being allowed to. They just don't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
They just are you saying
they could if they
just don't want to.
They could if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But they just don't do it as a whole. Now, like I said, some folks will get out. Some folks will get out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something that there's no, and it shouldn't be an obligation, right? Whatever you have in your bank account, man, that's your money. Do what you want to with it.
So then what are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about celebrities, because a lot of the times these celebrities, why are they celebrities in the first place?
So, I mean, we make them rich.
Right.
At the end of the day, I feel like this.
But they have a talent that we don't have.
Oh, they just.
So hold on. So hold on. So wait. So hold on. You think Silky Red got a unique talent?
Who he said?
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. What I call it? I call it Silky Red.
You sound like
I don't know that motherfucking name. Yeah, Silky.
But
So
at the end of the day, regardless, I feel like this. Just me being political or whatever. The same pressure we put on celebrities, what they could do. We need the people that we can.
it's already there. It's already there for the common folk.
You know what I'm saying?
The common folk getting their ass up, going to work every day, trying to make better for their kids.
But it ain't the common folk job either to build YMCA's, fix streets, put traffic lights out there, do things for this and them. If they trying to survive and make it.
Right.
Honestly, the people who make all the money, they get taxed. So really, they don't.
Well, shit, everybody get taxed.
Everybody get taxed.
Yeah, but
No matter if you're making a lot of money or not. Well, they get taxed.
Thank you. That's what I keep saying. I done said it so many times. It's just like, but.
Like, Baltimore was a great city. My grandma, great-grandparents shared on me. White folks brought cocaine into Baltimore.
Man, listen. Look, this
There's a reason for it.
You sound like someone's great uncle.
Oh, that's Brian.
Silky
Silky
Red.
red, silky smooth. Now listen.
Preston said he lesbian common folk.
This is my thing right here, man. It's all about self accountability. If we are depending on celebrities and entertainers to save us, then we already fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I feel like we do.
at the same time, if the celebrities don't want to come back and help out, we need to quit fucking making ass celebrities. Quit spending your money on motherfuckers who don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you said, right? When they was talking about T.I. with Floyd with Gucci and all this other stuff, Hilfiger telling people, I don't want black folks to want my products. But we still go. That makes us want to buy their shit more. Cadillac saying, we don't want to sell our products to you, but we willing to go and pay more, you know what I'm saying, just because. And the thing is this, to me.
And that goes back to what Shantae said up at the
Shantae
beginning.
said you need to read the comments. That's what you were
I
hired for.
am.
She said you were hired.
No, I did read
She said you was hired to read the comments.
But shut up. Okay, so
This
she
the second
said.
show you didn't read the comments.
She said self-pride won't allow you to see kids hungry, kids struggling in the same neighborhood you grew up in and turn your back on them. Self-hate will allow you to do that. And then she has said something about...
You just skip all them folk comments.
No,
Damn!
I read some of these. She has said something about... I don't know. Keep going. But she had said something about...
Anyway, I think we can sum it up by saying this.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I feel like as a human being, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody has a civil and moral obligation to be the best person they can be, right? So when you live in if you're in a community to where you see people need help, you know what I'm saying? You should feel some type of obligation to help somebody if you can. Now, if you can't help somebody, that's one thing. But for me, I can't go around people who don't have food and just pig out, waste food, throw food around. To me, that's just horrible. You know what I'm saying? People can say you're wrong. Like I go to work every day.
That's you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
that's you.
but once again, like I said, if both of y'all are sitting up here hungry, starving, ain't had nothing to eat, and I'm saying, you know what? I'm gonna eat in y'all face. Not only am I gonna eat in y'all face, I'm just gonna waste food because I can. You know what I'm saying? That just don't sit well with me.
Only people I give a hard time is the homeless man that claim to be veterans. And I give them a hard time. They be lying sometimes. Them homeless man, they be acting like they ex-veterans. And they be making up shit. I'm like, I ball up an application and throw it at them. Like, fuck.
Anyway, man, what's the next
Can
topic,
we
man?
talk about how Princess, Ray J's wife,
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, Princess bad.
Oh, okay.
What she used to be. She may be kind of. She may be washed up now, man. All the shit Ray J done took her through.
No. She's the only female right now who is still sitting at the table. At the table.
What table?
Royal poker table. Only female up there. And
Oh, she play poker?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She still with Ray J?
She's beautiful.
I gotta see who this is.
No, Prince is bad.
This one.
Cause
Prince is bad,
She's the
but
only black woman competing in the World Poker Tour right now.
Prince is bad. The thing is, though, she
crazy.
no, she not
She
crazy.
is crazy.
She not. Ray J made that motherfucker
Nah,
crazy.
stop blaming Ray J for stuff.
Man.
Fred love blaming
She
black
dated
men for
Floyd
stuff.
Mayweather.
No, come on,
She dated
bruh.
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
Come
that
on.
when she went crazy right
Come
now.
on, man. Nah, she been fucking with Ray J for a minute. All you got to go back and look at Love and Hip Hop, all that other
y'all
bullshit.
watched all that shit.
Yeah, you don't wait. You go back and watch, and you will agree with me that Ray J done drove this motherfucker nuts.
Preston said that the celebrities live a fake life.
They do.
They put on for the industry.
They do.
And be the biggest fakes just for the fame, attention. Some of them don't even be paid. It's
They don't be paid. You know what I'm saying?
Die broke. Oh wow.
A lot of them
Biggie
motherfuckers
died
die
broke.
broke. A lot of their ass fucking die
Biggie died
broke.
broke as well.
It
Biggie
was
died
all
broke
alone?
too. Red Fox died broke.
Yeah, a lot of them. So you know what? That is a good point. I'm glad Hada brought that up because a lot of these celebrities, you know, that, like you said, they fronting, they putting on. You would think that these guys have these massive bank accounts when in actuality they don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's a front. I don't know how much money Rick Ross actually has. You know what I'm saying? But every time I see Rick Ross, he's flossing, fronting, all this other stuff, and it's just like, come on, man. Anyway, what's the next topic?
Well, a lot of keep in mind too. A lot of this shit is sponsored. You know what I'm saying? Like Ludacris said, every time I show my pinky ring, I get 600,000. So in the video, they flashing, they ran their jewelry. You gotta flash so many times in the video or wear this certain dress at some of them goddamn dress at them Oscar awards. Y'all need to leave them motherfuckers alone. You don't know what the fuck y'all be looking like.
Man, half the jewelry these motherfuckers be wearing be fake any goddamn way. So ain't nobody finna pay no 600,000 to wear no goddamn pinky ring shit. But
yeah,
it's all lies.
Isn't the pinky ring for like a pimp?
I said, I guess.
Okay, I have a question for y'all.
So did we get everybody to comment?
Yes.
Tori,
Yes.
look, Tori is responsible.
Reggie said that Reggie Brown.
Reggie Brown.
Big Reggie.
He said that Princess is representing us and breaking racial barriers.
In poker?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm tired. Dave Chappelle had us fucked up with the Dice Olympics for the longest time. Look at Tori right here.
I'm going to have to check that out, though. I didn't know Princess was doing that. Yeah. I'm glad to see her just doing something positive, period, man.
Because at first it was like like she was gambling, but then when it became like a real.
Well, I know it seemed like she almost had like a mental breakdown.
She did.
But, you know.
They took her through that.
Damn, blame Brandy, brother. Shit crazy.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, what's your question, Tori?
This was supposed to be like our icebreaker, but y'all went on a rant with that. So, okay.
Everybody withdraw from Spelman. I'm just talking shit.
Okay. Painting a picture. Y'all at home.
You can't draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen. Okay. Y'all at home. Okay, you are sitting on your throne. Y'all taking a shit. Okay?
Mill, this might be based on a true story.
No, listen. Y'all taking a shit, okay? Y'all taking a shit. And you got a good article, you taking a shit, and then all of a sudden someone breaks into your house. Why you taking a shit?
Then that shit must pop off.
The question is, do you wipe before you go see who?
Is somebody breaking your house?
Do you wipe before you go see who's breaking in your house to go get your gun or what? Like,
the police gonna have to pull up to a shitty situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is a real life question. Like, do you wipe or do you just get up and go see who's like pants hanging around your ankles? Like,
yeah.
Tori, what would you do?
Yeah, Tori, what would you do?
I want to know what you would do.
What would you do, Tori?
I never thought about what I would do. I don't know. I lock myself in the bathroom.
You gonna lock yourself in the bathroom, Mill? I'm going.
You wiping your ass first though?
Nah, I just put some tissue.
Well, shit, if you gonna put some tissue back there, you might as well just wipe your ass, dog.
I know goddamn well you did not.
Mill just gonna stuff a roll of toilet paper in his ass and go look.
Okay.
Look. Hey, look, hey.
Get up, it's problems. It's problems.
Legacy, you wiping your ass or what, dog? Look.
You just pulling your pants.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. For all of y'all for all of y'all that said y'all ain't wiping y'all ass, y'all don't wipe y'all ass. Y'all got an excuse. That's just excuses not wipe y'all ass.
My first year in Iraq, we ain't had toilets. I'm sitting in the porta potty. Guy next to me, shit made of wood. Fucking bomb hit the shoe, blew that bitch off.
Oh, shit.
In the truck, shit in all, shoe back. I was like,
Oh, so you answered the question. You gotta just go.
Okay, you just gotta go. So,
hey,
somebody bombing your fire for every
Mill.
Hold on, hey,
Mills. I'm gonna wipe my ass and I'm gonna go handle my business, dog.
You gonna wipe, yeah.
I'm gonna wipe my ass, man. Hey, I'm wiping my ass.
So then at that point,
listen.
are you bypassing the sink to wash your hands?
Listen. Listen, look.
should
Now,
have
I'm
leave
gonna
with
tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna wipe my ass. I'm gonna go to my sink. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna pull a, hey, you know, and then I'm gonna go handle my business.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Listen,
I've been in a situation where
Wiping yourself is a necessity. Person says shoot and then wipe your ass.
exactly. I ain't have time.
hey, it's too late. You gonna have shit all down your legs and.
Nah, you shouldn't be shitting on your way out of there.
You gotta clean
You still
the
you,
cheeks and go.
you still shitting.
Well, hold on.
You
Well,
still
shit.
you
But
paradogging out
hold
the
on.
cell. You
Y'all
fucked up.
said, look, you said
fucked up, nah.
if
You
y'all
fucked
the
up.
question Tori said, are you gonna wipe your ass? So I'm assuming you still shitting, right?
You was sitting on the toilet. If you on your throne, you didn't shit. You reading the article more likely you like this.
So you still taking the shit though, right?
Yeah, I don't know if
So when they okay, so hold on, listen.
Oh, yeah, now you're fucked
God damn, how long y'all motherfuckers be on the toilet? God damn it. I'm like, God damn.
Based on a true story. Sleeping led meals, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we got to get y'all some goddamn laxatives or something, dog. Listen.
Tori like she be wiggling her toe with her leg on sleep.
I be having to be like, God damn.
If you got time to finish taking the shit, you got time to wipe your ass, dog.
Well, she said you was on the toilet relaxing, reading an article about $18 million watches.
So
Your leg fell asleep. Why did somebody breaking in your house?
listen, man. From now on, anytime a motherfucker asks you a crazy hypothetical question,
I'm Tori. This like the
just
Tori
no.
got
I'm
with-
serious, man. Like that's like somebody say, "Would you slap your mama for $1 million?" For one, ain't nobody ever gonna offer you $1 million to slap your mama. So the moment you say, "Hell yeah, I slap my mama," that just let me know the kind of relationship you got with your mama. The answer should be, "Of course not. I love my mom too much. I would not slap my mom." Yeah. You know why? Because ain't nobody gonna offer you $1 million to do it.
Nobody gonna do it. But I mean, like, I'll be mad at hell running downstairs like, Santa, what you doing in my house eating that big ass sandwich? Had to shoot him. Shit,
Anyway.
it's just a shitty situation for you. You can judge me all you want to. I don't give a fuck.
Hey man, y'all probably got some shit babies all in y'all drawers
Nah,
right now,
that's
man.
You right here with Dingleberry babies. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Hey, I'm gonna wipe my ass, dog.
I mean,
I'm wiping my ass under whatever
especially
circumstance.
If I got my daughters in the house, hey, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they ain't gonna help me. They gonna.
Now look, I would tell you that since we on the subject of shitty situations, right?
God damn.
There was a video out there that I saw a couple days ago.
Tori, don't ask no more questions.
So no, seriously, man. So some motherfucking cops, they chased a dude into a store. You know, whatever. They was trying to apprehend him. So when they grabbed him, man, this motherfucker just basically shitted on himself on purpose. Reach his hand, you can see him on video. He reached his hand in his ass, pour the shit out, smears it on his face, and everybody backed the fuck up, and he run the fuck out the store. That was his getaway. Because nobody wanted to touch his shitty ass.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Survival of the fittest, man.
Hey,
he made the best out of that shit.
That man let you know you can't shit on freedom. Take it how you want to. Now,
anyway, what we got next, man?
You sure you ready for this next?
I'm ready for it.
This is the last episode for the year, so by the time we come back,
Oh, my soul.
boy, you can lie, boy. God, Tori, one of the boy, you can lie like hell.
No, I'm gonna miss y'all.
It ain't but a week.
Yeah, like.
Hell wrong with Tori.
What's this next topic?
All right, so Young Jock was on the radio station, and this woman was trying to press him about heterosexual versus homosexual, and he handled the situation well. He was like, you can't go nowhere where you can Google Young Jock bashing, belittling, or showing hate. But as a man, like right now on this radio station, you asking me if a gay man asks me or gay friends ask me to go to a gay club with them, and I say no, it's a problem. It's a problem with society that you can be an open homosexual, but y'all get mad at us for being open heterosexual. When we disagree about going to gay clubs or being part of activities, it's a problem, and we look like we got a phobia or we got to get counseled or so forth and so forth. He like, I don't think that's fair for you to try to bag me in the corner. If I answer your question, then she's like, well, what is it about going to a gay club that makes you uncomfortable?
It's just not my preference.
He's like, regardless, if anything makes me uncomfortable, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation.
Right.
Whether it's if I'm with some heterosexual friends and they want to go on a roller coaster and I'm not a roller coaster rider, I'm not getting on that motherfucker.
Right.
Take sexual preference off of it. If it's uncomfortable to me, I'm not gonna do it. Right. So if my gay friends, I'm not gonna ask my gay friends to go to a heterosexual club, and I know they ain't rocking like that.
Right.
So why is it when it's vice versa, it always a conflict when it comes to heterosexual males? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we can't speak or we can't say this or can't say this. It's like even when it comes to my sons and different stuff of that nature, if I teach my son my way in my household and I teach against your principles, you try to make me out of a bad father because I'm raising my son in the way I was raised and what I believe in and still into my kid. The way he do after he's grown, that's his business. But while you up under my roof, you don't have no option or you don't that's not how we rocking. So they shouldn't have no say about what's going on in my household or what's going on with heterosexual males to make us feel uncomfortable or make it seem like it's a hate thing when it's just, I don't rock like that, brother. No disrespect. You take that over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's cool or whatever. And I was having a conversation with one of my partners, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling him, like, my thing is, with y'all do what y'all do, but this is my biggest problem with it. Don't compare a community to where black people go through. Y'all are fighting for behavior to be accepted, while we've been fighting for human rights to be accepted. You kill a fucking gecko, you'll get 20 years. You kill a black man, you probably get 5 to 10, or go get left on administration leave. We kill each other, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, so we fight for two different things in such a different way. But it's just sad that you cannot disagree with this thing without some kind of backlash. It's all in TV. It's on cartoons. The teachers feel like they can teach your kids against your will, et cetera, et cetera. So what's y'all take and how y'all feel on that point of view?
Go ahead, Tori.
Well, I'm on my business council, so I got class.
No. So you're asking what is my view on how or people comparing their community and how they are judged in their equality against black people?
So the first one is
no, just with the homosexual versus heterosexual, like.
So just say they disagree on the same thing, right? So just say if a heterosexual asks a homosexual come to the club out with us, and it makes them feel uncomfortable because it's around heterosexuals. But if a heterosexual is asked by a gay man to come to the club and he disagrees, it's a problem. Why is this uncomfortable to you? His uncomfortableness is a problem.
I don't even feel like that's even a conversation that needs to be had. Like if I'm uncomfortable about it, then why do I gotta explain myself to you?
So they try to make it seem like heterosexual males are insecure in their masculinity by not going to gay clubs.
Right. So my thing is this. Okay. So I'm assuming if I'm having this conversation, it's with some friends, some people that I actually know.
Yeah. Well, this happened on the radio station. She was pretty much, the lady was trying to bag. You're not a media trying to bag her to a corner. And Jock was like, bruh, if I'm uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable. Simple as that.
Right.
You trying to make me say I don't hate them. I don't have nothing against them. Right. But that shit ain't for me and mine.
Right. So to me,
that's the problem.
Right. So it comes down to individual preference. Once again, and I'm straight up, I would never go to a gay club, because I'm not gay. Right. And I don't have a phobia of gay people. I'm just a lot of gay folks. You know what I'm saying? That I'm cool with. A lot of gay folks that I love, you know what I'm saying? But going to a gay club is not my preference. Right. You know what I'm saying? We can go out to eat together. You know what I'm saying? We can go to an amusement park. I don't want to go to a gay club. You know what I'm saying? So if that makes me homophobic, then I guess I will be homophobic.
But you see, I mean, not this is not at you per se, but you see how it's easy. Like I guess that make me that. Like, why you gotta compromise your comfortability to that low? It's like I'm not. Like I can rock with y'all, but
right.
It's just not my cup of tea.
So what I'm saying is this, as Tori mentioned earlier, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a right to feel how they want to feel. But just because you feel a certain way don't make you right. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell you, let's say, I ain't gonna say you was gay. Let's say if it was, we had another person here that was gay, and they said, "Hey, Fred, this is club down this gay club down the street. Let's go down there." And I say, "You know what? I'm good." Well, why you don't want to go? Well, it's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? They say, they say, well, you must be homophobic. Well, hey, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. No point in me arguing with him on that. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the way that they feel, they have the right to feel that I'm homophobic. Now, I know I'm not homophobic. It's just, once again, hell, I may not want to go to a club, period. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's gay, straight, bi, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We put too much emphasis on trying to control what other motherfuckers do with their personal time. You know what I'm saying? And how they view shit. That's why I say, for me, all this fucking isms and shit, man, get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you try to push motherfuckers in a box and you categorize all the folks where everybody must think like that. Now, everybody don't think like that. There's always going to be at least one motherfucker to think different. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say everybody. When it comes to the narrative out there on the LGBTQ community, plus, or whatnot, I don't think all of them are motherfuckers who get out there trying to force their lifestyle on everybody else. I mean, I think there are folks that try to force that the same way that we getting it back to church, the same way that preachers try to force, being gay is a sin or whatever and stuff. But they'll look past 50 other sins. They fucking the other members' wives and stealing money and doing cocaine and all this other shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But because he's gay, he's not going to heaven. Once again, like, for me, it has to be across the fucking board. Like, look, hey man, that's you. If you want to be gay, if that shit make you happy, be happy. As long as what you're doing doesn't have a detrimental effect on me, man, keep doing you.
Or it ain't hurting people around you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when it comes to that, just the whole thing as a community, right? I just feel like, you gotta walk on eggshells or hurt nobody's feelings when shit ain't. I mean, there are a lot of shit they do ain't right. When I mean by that, not their sexual preference or this. I'm just like pushing your belief on somebody or accusing somebody of not, because I don't want to go, I got a phobia.
Right.
Bro, me being a heterosexual man don't got nothing to do with my masculinity of not want to go there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or he brought up the fact, he said, I'm not disrespectful. It's simply a guy came in here, I see it as a man, but he want to go, his pronoun want to be ma'am. Was I disrespectful? I said, no, I address him as ma'am. And when I was like, nah, sis, that shit don't rock like that, he got mad. He's like, how you get mad if I say, nah, sis, I'm not being funny, I'm addressing you accordingly. So it's just like, it was just no winning
Sam
with
Allen,
that.
he said that he feels society in general is trying to take away black men masculinity.
Yeah.
To the point that you are wrong for saying, I don't want my son to be gay. And Reggie Brown, he said, just pay attention to all the medical commercials. The HIV.
Hey man, you ain't lying. Goddamn.
What I'm saying, so it's just like, I'm saying, like, people don't want to say it. I don't give a fuck, because like I said, I own my own shit, and nobody else come record here or whatever. I'm still good. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that shit is forced definitely on the black community. It was like, and it's sad, like, truthfully, black women support that shit more than any other race like that. Like, it's just, it's the sickening part is the target of trying to demasculate black men in every shape, form, and fashion. Every time you look around, it's some shit going on. It's just like, and it's only 6% of black men that are homosexuals in our community.
So it's crazy that you say that, because the other week I was in the car and I had, to be fully transparent, I had asked Brian, I was like, does it seem like to you, because I feel like I have noticed that a lot more black men have been coming out or are on that side.
Yeah.
Than any other race. Like, that's just from what I've noticed. And whether it's in person or in shows, like, I've seen more black men are coming out or choosing that way of life over other racist.
But it's just, once again, when you talk about TV, like, we don't control the narrative. Like he brought up, like, you see the HIV commercial. We know it's more than black people that got HIV in this motherfucker. But who you see? You see the black guy with the genuine wave on the side of his fucking face. And the light-skinned guy riding his bike and happy tomorrow. I go undetected. There ain't nothing to brag about. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I ain't talking about this sexual. I'm just talking. But what I'm saying is that, but you see how. Anyway, Fred, go ahead, Tori.
So
why you snorting?
So, she laughing for real.
Yeah,
so,
she laughing for real.
So
like,
I'm definitely going to agree with Sam on this one, right? Because I do think that there's been an agenda to make black men more comfortable with being gay.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean.
I'm trying to make them more comfortable. Like, hey, it's okay. You can come out.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like, that's, to me, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're pushing that out there because, for one, okay, let me say this.
Why?
Sam, he said, I go undetected.
So, I don't think that you can make somebody gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how many commercials they put out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a kid looking at a commercial and say, fuck it, I'm gonna be gay. You know what I'm saying? Now, that I'm not taking away the fact that people can't be influenced, but what I'm saying is this. When I say they're making it more comfortable for motherfuckers who are gay, because like I said, it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that y'all to think is straight, and these motherfuckers gay as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they're basically saying, hey, man, just be you. Be who the fuck you are. Like, now, in my household, I'm telling you, I don't, for one, look, and I shouldn't even have to qualify this, but I'll say this. Like, man, I just love people in general. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're gay. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, green, purple, bi, or whatever. That shit don't matter to me. You know, we live in a world now to where, man, if you can find a good person, bro, just accept the fact that motherfucker a good person.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with everything that you're saying, right? But like,
now that it's being forced
it's
on us.
when it's being forced, like, it's cool when it's whatever. I love everybody, right? Mm-hmm. And even the people that I love, it's just certain. My homeboy, it's just certain shit I don't fuck with. I don't rock with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the streets. I'm not running around at night, late. That shit makes me uncomfortable. It's dangerous at night. You need to be at home. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you want to be like, oh, you got a phobia because you don't want to do this, I'm like, I no fucking phobia. I just don't want to be around that shit.
Right.
You know
but now let me ask you this.
What's up?
So, if your homeboy was coming at you like that,
I mean, what I'm talking about, I'm talking about uncomfortable whether you gay or straight.
right?
Okay, but
so
go ahead.
so I guess my point is this, like. See, when we say force, like, to me that is kind of harsh. So, because to me this is force, motherfucker. You finna get it. I'm gonna make you gay. You know what I'm saying?
No, friend, no, not like that.
No, okay, but that's what I'm saying though.
I get what you said,
Right.
I think you more literal.
Well, that's like the literal
Okay,
when we say force, right?
And they feeding, like you said.
There's a huge influence out there right now that's and that's why I said making them feel comfortable, because if, like, I watch all the little shit my son watches on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, the moment I see something, I'm like, hold on, man. Like, is that a fucking, like, and then some of these are cartoons. Is that a girl or a boy? And my son like, shit, that's a boy. I'm like, I ain't no fucking boy. Like, but they make these little cartoon characters where you can't tell just by looking at them whether they're a boy or a girl.
But that's
you know what I'm saying? It's subliminal. You know what I'm saying? But that's an influence. Like I said, now to me, the whole forcing aspect is when it's like, man, you know, these motherfuckers on there, like two guys, like kissing each other or whatever and shit. Look, it's definitely an attack on men, black men specifically, because nobody seems to give a fuck about the women that are gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, women can be gay and it's not a problem at all.
Yes, it is.
Well, it ain't. Well, it don't seem like a problem for society. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody speaking out against that.
Corey Holcomb, he said some good pom pom on them Jordans.
So
Hey, would you? Oh, never
No,
mind.
no. Listen, this is what it is. It just like a lot of shit is passive aggressively done.
Right.
But I guarantee y'all sit y'all ass with my camera at. Y'all sit y'all ass and watch the Hallmark channel this week and from Christmas to New Year's and see how many fuckers go undetected on that station. None. Not on the Hallmark channel. Them white people didn't have no HIV commercials on their shit.
Yeah, because it's all selective marketing.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, it's selective marketing. Most of the time, the commercials come on. Shit, you probably in the middle trying to get you some. This is like, wait. You're like, hold on, what the fuck? Hey, cut that shit off.
Even in, like, I'm just saying though, even on the Hispanic standard, Alejandro, guess what? He ain't undetected. He chopping up fruit or some shit. Or watching soccer. Ain't nobody out there sweet swigging and taking pills to go undetected.
Man.
But you go on Tubi, motherfucking Gerald and Louise, they out there undetected every fucking commercial break. But I'm just saying, so that's just a folks, huh?
You watch Tubi a lot?
Yeah.
I feel like I should be on Tubi.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends that got their movies on too. They sound stuff like this motherfucker too. It be behind like the Asian movie.
We should make a movie on and put it on Tubi.
We got enough time to do it. We can put our podcast on Tubi.
Shit, yeah. I mean, you know.
It's better than some of the movies being produced. Motherfucker be like, stop.
Hey, now some of them Tubi movies is horrible, man. Like them motherfuckers is made literally from a camera phone.
Hey, I guess.
And
But anyway, yo, stop forcing your belief in religion on everybody. What's the next subject?
So I got something from.
You can read all these comments because you've been lacking.
No, yes.
So I tell you, forcing us to read comments.
Reggie,
Don't force us.
Reggie said, "What do you think they are doing with this Illuminati? With the celebrities? Think about it. What is the worst thing that if you sell your soul for fortune and fame is a man's manhood? That's why all this guy shit is coming out.
Exactly.
Really.
Selling your manhood is the worst thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? You be like puffy butt. You know what I'm saying? And you come back to hunt you. That's the way it is.
Just come out with it.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? That's how it just
Maybe
fucked
he's
up.
bi.
Who?
Diddy.
He'll buy your ass some fucking preparation H from being fucked in the ass. By the industry, that is.
And then, as Sam said, the influencers are strong cartoons. Kids in school, even elementary,
Yes.
are saying that they're gay. Even video game boys
Yeah.
playing as girls.
Yeah. Like real shit, man. And
easily influenced.
Sam, that's real
So
shit,
you don't
man.
think that's you don't tell
No,
Fred.
that's a
You don't
problem.
think that's being forced?
Well, I mean, no, I think it's a heavy influence. So let me say this. So because if you're not monitoring your child, you know, the video game is not making your child use a female emoji, even though he's a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Emoji.
Well, not the emoji, like the little character, the avatar, whatever the shit is. You know what I'm saying? Man, like, this real shit.
Yeah.
My 10-year-old son, I'm sitting up there, him and a group of his buddies. These are all young 10-year-old kids. Well, they was 9 at the time, actually. They're playing a video game or whatever, and I go over there and I was like, it's because they can play interactively. So
Like Fortnite problem.
so you got it was Fortnite. So they have like it was like 5 of them playing at one time. So they shooting shit or whatever and stuff, and I was like, man, why in the fuck is it all females on there? And they was like, oh, we earn these skins and we have the bodies. Well, why the fuck are y'all girls? And they just like, oh, because these are the skins that cost. And I told Darren, hey man, check this out, bro. We don't play like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cut the fucking game off. You go get the cheapest goddamn skin or whatever come with the game and change that shit around. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, he's so immune to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was
You
just
don't
like,
even see it as a problem.
he was just like, well, man, I just like the shit because, you know, the motherfucker look cool and shit or whatever, you know, like, or whatever. But then I look at all his buddies. All his buddies had the same feet, and these are all young men. You know what I'm saying?
Though,
So then I had to
sit
sit down and have the conversation with him at 9 years of age. So even this year, going into the fucking 5th grade, they sent home a notice and says, hey, man, we're going to be doing a sex education video. check the box if you're okay with your child viewing it. So I'm like, all right. So Darren kept telling me, hey, Dad, it's supposed to be like at the end of the week. Because I hadn't sent the shit back. He was like, hey, they keep asking, when you going to send the thing back? And I was like, oh, man, I'll do that shit later. Or whatever stuff. So the day that they were supposed to watch the video, and I remember the shit like it was yesterday. I'm making breakfast for him, and he was like, Dad, hey, man, like, they keep asking me, like, about this form, man. Like, I need to turn the form in. So I said, all right, so while he's eating, I go pull it up. Because it shows what
it shows you what
I go to YouTube, and, like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay, the first couple of minutes was, just cool and whatever. Then I'm like, hold on. Then these motherfuckers start talking about jacking off. Then they start talking about the homosexual shit. I
know, player.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I just ripped the shit up. I said, no, man, just tell him, no, you don't need to watch the video.
Right.
So he goes to school, and I guess when they watch the video, everybody who checked the box to watch the video, they watched the video. So the kids who didn't watch the video, they had to go do something else. So after school, Darren was like, man, Dad, all they kept talking about was a video at school. And he's like, that's all they kept talking about. And I was like, well, man, that video is not appropriate for a 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand why they would want you to watch that. Yeah. And he was like, well, all the other kids was talking about, and they was laughing. And I'm just like, nah, man, like, like, when it's time for you to have those conversations, I'm going to be the one to tell you about that.
What age did you guys watch the sex education video?
Well, I snuck porn by my neighbor.
I mean in school.
Oh, I learned before school. It was on their tape. And then HBO used to have those squiggly lines.
Okay.
Real sex. And if you had the rabbit ears and you turn it like this, it'll show a little bit. So it wasn't hard to go in and out.
So at school.
Oh, I'm the only one that couldn't afford HBO at the time? Whatever.
Did you have a sex education?
I didn't have sex education in school like that.
I mean, we didn't have a video, but they talked about it. The birds and bees and all that kind of shit or whatever. But
my parents was involved. Like they taught us about sex before we went to school.
But in school, did you have a specific video?
No, I don't know. Hell no.
Yeah, when I was in school, they showed the video. They showed the motherfucker with bumps all on their motherfucking meat.
Yeah, motherfucker had Star Crunch dick.
Yeah, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just like motherfuckers getting pregnant.
I was gonna say I don't know what the boys' tape looked like. I only know.
Yeah, it was all, but it wasn't nothing that involved homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? It was just mostly everything that comes along with having sex. So the diseases, pregnancy, depression, erections, all that kind of stuff or whatever. Yeah. But like I said, nowadays I just, I think that should be left for parents. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to depend on the education system to educate my child when it comes to sex, because
they don't even educate about like just normal hygiene.
But cause man, when it comes to like, people don't understand, when you sign your kids into school, you are giving your rights up as parents to that school system. That's why they gotta have permission to get your kids out of school. As a matter of fact, when you put your kids in school and you at work and something happens, the police can take your kid out of school and don't have to notify you for that. So all this stuff is in fine print. So when it comes to my girls, I make sure I bring those up. I'm like, y'all do not have the right to do this or do it, and I go all the way up to the board with it, because you're not going to be taking my kid out of school and I don't know about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These different things. So you got to be aware of these different things when you're dealing with school systems and stuff for that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe, one thing I realized, especially like, I know we talk about religion, but when it comes to stuff, I done seen a chaplain who's Christian. He believes this, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, but you still have to preach this,
right,
and that against your, you know what I'm saying, your belief, right? But you say it's just a job. You stand on business if you say that what it is, right? So the same thing with those teachers that, like, you wouldn't even let your kids watch this for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad that when it comes to you disagreeing with that and making your son like, nah, you ain't watching this, or making your son turn off that stuff as with them girls and put them boys. That's how our parents used to be. You know what I'm saying? My stuff that you ain't eating no Fruit Loops, sucking no blow pops or nothing. Cut your pickle up. You ain't playing around. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking around. Bro.
Can't even need a pickle.
You know what I'm saying? Like cut slice this bitch up. You know
Banana.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? We don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? But like, but
Or
people
what
get
about when
No
y'all
blow
eat
pops, no ice cream.
blow
No.
pops.
sausage wraps and hot
like,
dogs?
hey, nah,
Couldn't eat a hot
break the
dog,
glizzy
huh?
up, you know what I'm saying? Break it up. You ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? He was hard on us. You know, pause.
Hey, hold on. When the fuck did a hot dog become a glizzy? I just learned this shit a couple months ago.
I did too. We learned at the same time.
And I'm like, what the fuck is a glizzy? I ain't never heard that shit.
I don't even
before.
know
What
what
does that mean?
That's a fucking hot dog. A glizzy?
No.
That's what a hot dog is. What is what the kids call it?
No, I should not. A glizzy? No, that's not what that means. A glizzy is not a hot dog. Y'all, come on.
Tori, come on now.
That's
Anyway,
not what it is.
so look.
Willie Williams said he went to a gay club by accident with a girl.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Willie, was it?
He
Was,
said, no, but let me see. Let me tell you, he broke it down anymore. He said they dance a lot and whore at the toilet. He said very uncomfortable, never again.
now listen. Hey, now when I
20
now,
years ago, I was
hey,
clean from that bullshit.
hey, now listen. No bullshit. So when I
So let me find out.
when I was in high school,
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
You had an experience?
no, when I was in high school, we used to have to catch a bus from our school and it took us downtown, and then from downtown we would catch another bus to take us back to Denver Heights and shit or whatever, right? So where we where we had to get the transfer, it's called the transfer. Where you had to get the transfer, there was a gay club like literally right across the street from the bus stop. It was called a Crew. It was called a Crew, right? So we would literally sit at the bus stop. You know, now back when I was in high school, like being gay was politically incorrect. Like, you know, you still have to hide shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like we used to watch these guys go in and out of the Crew. You know, and like
Damn,
like on the Crew, we used to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because they dressed up as women, all this other stuff, and that shit used to be funny to us. Matter of fact, there was man, right across the street from where I went to high school at, there was another gay club called, and it's crazy that I remember all these gay clubs, but they was gay, El Fandango. So all my homeboys watching, they gonna remember the name of these clubs, El Fandango and the Crew. You know what I'm saying? So look, so hey,
the Crew forever. They gonna
hey, listen, no bullshit, man. So one time, you know, we said, fuck it, we was gonna go over there and you know, I guess back then it's called nigga knock. You know, it's not politically correct no more. But they was gonna go nigga knock on the door of the Crew, right? So my homeboy Derek, he goes over there. Like I didn't go. I'm like, man, because I didn't play like I said, man, y'all stupid. I ain't doing that shit. That motherfucker gonna fuck around and catch one of y'all ass. So Derek goes over there. He knocks on the door, but the way that the door opens up outward, and it's like just a small little entrance. So when they push the door open, this motherfucker gets stuck behind the door. Like it like lock his ass behind the door. Hey, boy, they was on his ass.
Who are they?
Shit, you know who they is, motherfucking shit.
Damn,
Hey,
Flamingo
Neal? Hey.
and the
You know,
Crew.
now, you know,
Damn,
they,
Flamingo was throwing the
you
Crew.
know,
He got
they,
the Crew
you know,
on his ass.
but it was just funny though. But anyway, man, look,
He said they was on his ass.
Preston said most gay clubs are called Dallas Cowboys.
yeah, that's probably the gayest. Or Baltimore Ravens. 49ers about to bust y'all asses on Christmas or whatever stuff.
To my bust my ass. Tell you that in 1 minute.
Yeah. Now,
So you gotta be
look,
careful.
now we gotta get to some youth football shit though. How much time we got?
So we got how many minutes we got?
Damn.
I'm gonna say at least 10 minutes.
10
Okay,
minutes.
okay. Y'all talk about that, and I'll be right back.
You gotta start emptying your bladder before the show.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. Remember, I told you I had a surprise for y'all.
Nah, Tori,
okay.
we ain't fucking with your surprise. You
Hey,
need a Flamingo Crew out of this bitch.
Hey,
we
look,
ain't
hey.
doing none of that.
Hey,
Go on about your business.
just
Get
make,
through it,
you
bro.
already admitted that you ain't gonna be wiping your ass. So when you go do what you gotta do,
Nobody-
don't
I
come back
don't
here
even
with
have to go
no.
to the bathroom. I haven't even been drinking. It's a surprise I'm bringing.
All right, so
Nah.
legacy, we gotta talk a little bit. Go get what you gonna get.
Go ahead.
Go.
But we're gonna talk a little bit about youth football, right?
So let me. Shantae had some about youth football, right?
Okay.
So what's your topic? I'm gonna just
Let's see what Shantae said.
Shantae says, "Let me word it right. Why are so many men who are supposed to be coaches always say with their mouth that they are only focused on the kids? Their words reflect that. they are only focused on what the next person is doing in the little league. I think I read that right. See, their words reflect that they are only focused on what the next person is in little league football is doing. How is that beneficial to the kids?
Okay,
You
so
get it?
I'm
Wanna sit
I'm
down?
I'm gonna address that because that's actually what I was gonna talk about, right? So for one,
Okay, well, come on, have a seat.
so
Y'all give it up for meal ticket. Doom, doom, doom. Live
So-
from the crew.
yeah, there you go. So
She getting ready.
so first and foremost, let me start off by saying this,
I ain't
man.
with y'all shit. Go
You
ahead.
know, when it comes to youth football in San Antonio, man, I would no longer sit back and allow the miseducation of youth football to be pushed out to our city. You know what I'm saying? Man, we all do this for fun. Nobody's getting paid from it, or whatnot. Contrary to what other motherfuckers believe, because like Shantae was saying, some folks would think that some of the presidents are paid and live these lavish lifestyles and whatever. But anyway, the whole thing is this, man. We're supposed to be a community that advocates for the kids, right? We're supposed to be giving kids opportunities. A lot of the times we don't do that simply because we have some selfish egos. We get in the way, right? So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna be transparent with it. There was an initiative that I believe is still being pushed, to create a national team in San Antonio.
I think we talked about that last week.
Right. We talked about it somewhat last week. Now, once again, I have nothing against that. I think that would be a beautiful thing if they can get that off. You know what I'm saying? Definitely ain't no hate on my end, but at the same time, like I said last week, this is something that needs to be done organically. You know what I'm saying? Everybody involved has to be on the same page. If you want to get participation, you got to have involvement from people who may stand to gain or lose from this.
And they picking in order to get a national team. I'm guessing it's like getting an all-star team together.
Right. It's pretty much an all-star team. At least that's the concept, right?
Okay.
So, but because there was some opposition to the way that the structure was put together, now it started to get messy. And when I say it starts to get messy, it's like, okay, well, these people don't want to see this done, and the other folks don't want to see that done. So for one, once again, I'm gonna go back, and I can only speak for myself. Right? I don't speak on behalf of anyone other than myself.
Gotcha.
Right? There's no benefit for me one way or the other, whether there's a national team or there's not. My goal as a president of the San Antonio Outlaws is to provide a safe playing environment, a fun-filled environment for the kids to participate through our program. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing that, since 2009. So it's 14 years, right? Good God Almighty. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm trying to have a serious moment, but it's hard to see once. Come on, Frosty.
She can't get through the door.
Come on, Frosty. I can't. Oh, she ain't gonna wait.
You gotta go sideways.
Oh Lord.
My God.
Just shove it through there.
Just come on through the door, Tori.
Oh, good God. What the hell is this? You ain't gonna be able to sit down. You're gonna have to stand. Hey, Tori look like she done had 2 BBLs and.
What the?
Frederick!
Look, I can't even have a serious monologue right now.
I didn't sit on my face when I heard the noise.
I can only imagine what you and Mills be doing in this thing.
Y'all,
Man, I sure hope your ass don't die in the thing like you about to suffocate. Where's the breathing ventilation at?
Huh?
I'm making sure you can breathe off there.
I've
Okay.
had this on for a while now today.
Okay, all right. So anyway, don't be distracted by Frosty the Snowman over here. But the thing is this. To answer what Shantae is saying, it appears that this stuff has become very messy, right, in San Antonio. Once again, man, like, that's not my MO. You know, I'm not trying to be involved in any mess. So from this point moving forward, I'm just going to let it be known. If you say anything negative about my organization, kids in my organization, you're going to meet the resistance. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? We don't mess with nobody, man. We go out. Frosty. Anyway, we don't mess with nobody, man. We just try to do the best that we can do in order to provide a platform for kids to excel. That's it for me, man. Tori done messed up my whole groove, man. I'm up here trying to be serious.
Did I come in at the wrong time?
No, Frosty, it's never a wrong time for you.
Snowman, bitch. Hey, man, I'll see y'all next year.
Really? We're done already?
You got anything to say? Jesus.
Merry Christmas!
Y'all keep the Outlaws for 2024.
Hey, look, man, this is the last episode of the year, man. We'll catch you guys in 2024 with season 3, man. We appreciate all the love, support. We want you guys to have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Be safe, especially bringing in the new year, man. We want to see you guys all in the new year, man. Love y'all.
Tori, go and break it down. Whoa! Throw that ass in the circle.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
throw that ass in the circle. Hey, throw that. Hey, y'all pray to see what. Hey, 2024, even the score. Y'all see y'all next year. I'm out.